Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. So we're at the end of October in like actual real life physical time. Let's actually just very quickly bring up our personnel screen. We've got some injuries and some level ups to do, so I'll do those while talking. Because we're at the end of October, that means November we've got 8 episodes that we're going to be pushing. So this episode plus at least 8, and then we're pushing into December. And December is when the game is scheduled for release. So that's going to be quite interesting to see how that ends up panning out. I don't know precisely when in December it's going to be, but that was the last words that I'd heard on it. Ooh, what are we going to do with you, Cedric? I mean, March for Death is probably worth it. Expert at heavy weapons with the extra accuracy. We could give you like a heavy cannon or something. Oh, no, well, no, is that? Yeah. But that's only if there's people not close enough to you. We'll give you March for Death for now. And extra willpower is always going to be useful. So we'll do that. I think that's probably going to be fine. Valmira, yep, you're getting... do we want you to have extreme focus? What have you got for equipment? Let's swap that over so it actually looks like you've got something. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can sell for materials if we want, but we're not really short on materials right now, so I think I'll hold on to it. Shotgun, expert heavy weapons, neither of these are great. Sniper rifle proficiency is what we want. So yeah, that's going to be quite a way down. Get you 2 points, sorry, 4 points in willpower. That's a pretty good start, I'd say. And over here, William, what are we going to do with you? Being an engineer is interesting. I'm not sure how useful it's gonna end up being for us though. Fast use could be very useful. Turn him into a mobile medic, but he is basically a walking cannon at the moment. Okay, well, for the moment, we'll do some extra willpower, and we'll leave it at that. I mean, we were getting like way off into the other areas. In fact, Fatima's also got one. Let's do you. You're going to get rapid clearance, of course. Rapid clearance is just thoroughly awesome, especially with that shotgun. That's going to be mental if we start dashing around. Anyone else need a level up? No, that looks to be good. Okay, so we've started off that scan there. Our people are slightly injured, so I'm going to bring them back. Oh dear, we're not going to make that. No way are we going to make that. I'm going to bring them back just in case we end up getting attacked anywhere. I want to get our people healed up, of course, but until we know what things are, I'm hoping that there's going to be a haven there to give us a land bridge to England. Or the United Kingdom, or however you want to refer to it. My home country. Country within a country. Alright, so that's people all nice and secure. How is this going over here? Oh, they are losing badly. We've got the Thunderbird on the way. We've got the Walls of Jericho being researched as well. But mostly until people are healed. Yeah, there we go. We're pretty much killing time. 889 resources. Let's actually go into base management. This is Phoenix R&D, yeah. So Phoenix R&D does have space left over. We could... We could get a fabrication plant to speed up construction of stuff. That might be quite sensible. We could also get food production, which would be equally sensible. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. We'll get food production on the go, because that'll even that out. And that'll give us a resource that we can start trading. In fact, while I think about it, we have a lot of food, and we could do with getting some more tech, because if we can get another thing on the go, that'd be even better for us. Let's do a little bit of tech as well. We're gonna have to trade with someone else. Who else over here? Yeah, that's probably good enough. In fact, we can also do some recycling of stuff in our equipment. Right, so personnel, equipment. What have we got that we don't need? The neural sniper rifle. I do like the sound of those, but are we really going to use them? Chimera grenades we're probably not going to use. Let's scrap them. That's instantly given us enough. Laser assault rifle magazine. In fact, the Phoenix stun lancers, they can go. That's enough for us to get this building as well. So this fabrication plant is gonna help us with speeding up our build times on future things. That's going to be very, very good, especially once we start producing other armor and well, basically just expanding our area of control. Right, we can start heading up and yeah, look at that. There is a site on that land bridge. We can't quite make it to there, so let's start our return journey. Jeez, yeah, we're not going to be able to help them out. Sorry guys, you are on your own. We've got 3 sites up here to explore. That's actually really cool. Let's go 1, 2, 3 and do it that direction. We don't need another area scan, so let's just explore this. Yeah, they are so dead. Alright, exploration site. No hostile forces have been detected, but there's probably some resources we can find. Tech and materials, that's great. We were a bit low on tech, so I'm happy with that. Over at this one, an abandoned military base. No hostile forces have been detected, and we've got more tech and more materials. Ask and the game shall provide. Ooh, yeah, right. Okay, so our new aircraft, where do we want to put it? Let's actually spin round. Oh, see, this is a bit of a shame because we can't see who is deployed at each of the areas. I think we'll do it at Phoenix Delta. Okay, so while possessing multiple aircraft, you can only issue orders to one at a time. Blah, blah, blah. Cycle through them through the aircraft panel. Okay. So the Thunderbird has more space on board, which is great. We've got 3 soldiers here. We may as well transfer them onto the Thunderbird in preparation. Great, and we can think about potentially recruiting more people as well. Can we actually get some Haven info here? They aren't. It is not giving me that info. There might actually be a bug with how it's handling things. Yeah, we can't get any info on these. Okay, well, that's probably just a temporary issue rather than anything untoward. Let's try selecting our manticore and see if that's going to help. Okay, so once you're onto a different aircraft, there is a bug where you can't select the various havens and things. That's all right. We'll work this out, but it does mean that it's going to be difficult to deploy potentially. I don't know how that's really going to work. If we're going to recruit more people, we're going to need more materials. Yeah, that's not a surprise. For the moment, you guys can go back there. Yeah, that is a bit of a shame. I wonder if saving and reloading will fix that. Give me just a moment and we'll try it and we'll see what happens. Okay, so saving and reloading hasn't actually fixed it, which is a real shame. So we're just gonna have to work around it. It is what it is. These things do happen with games that are in development. So, choices. We've got a lot of stuff. Locate the remaining active Phoenix bases. Capture Poison Worm, capture Pandoran with goo ability, capture Tritons, etc, etc, etc. We've also got that diplomacy mission, which is halfway around the world. And we've got to destroy Pandoran lair when we find one. For the moment, we'll just carry on with our scanning that's going on here. And we'll try and push into... Yeah, it's a little bit buggy. So, another abandoned haven exploration site, no hostile forces. That's giving us food, which is great. That's a little bit closer to what we needed. We're going to head across to the New Jericho base over here, Fort Enyo. We'll get the area scan going. Now, this has been costing 50 resources when it's been triggered before. So let's see. That at least has been fixed. It has been inconsistent in the way it's been doing it. We've got a scavenging site, so while that scan is going on, let's move down and we'll see what we can see from here. So the mist has just started in this area. It's a medium threat, nighttime, and of course with the mist it's going to be much more dangerous. I'm pretty happy with everyone going in. We will check their equipment though. Sanity checking is important. Drop this off. That is not entirely loaded. So let's actually get ourselves another one, unload it, and reload it, because I really don't trust this game sometimes. Likewise, you're partly empty, so just make sure that you're sorted. Do you need 2 full? Oh, actually, ammo capacity 0 out of 8. These are very bugged. Let's scrap one of them. In fact, we'll scrap both of them, and we'll just get a fresh one. Much safer. Ammo capacity 1. What? Scrap that one. Let's try that again. There we go. I'm assuming that there was a partially completed one here that it just ended up substituting in. Pistol all happy. That's 2 out of 4. So reloading partially full clips does cause issues in the game. We've seen that before. People have made comments after the videos. So it's good to be aware of that, at least at this stage. You're as good as you're going to be. We've got the opportunity to capture it as well, so that's definitely worth us thinking about. And over here, 10 out of 10, 7 out of 8, that's good enough. Yeah, I think we're as good as we're gonna get. So let's get the team in. Now I have been away on holiday for a while, so I will be a little bit rusty with this. But just as a reminder, I'm not trying to be the best player. I'm trying to have a bit of fun and try different things out with the game to see what works and what doesn't. And on that, we've already started with this in sight. So how do we want to take that out? The Hell Cannon seems like a very, very good plan. If I remember rightly, Boom Blast doesn't work, but Quick Aim does work with it. Mark for Death will definitely go on this though. So yeah, that's being marked for death. There are, of course, placeholder animations and indicators in this. Placeholder sounds, all kinds of things. So please don't take it as a bad thing. If it looks like the game has various bits missing. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Mark for death. Gotta love it. And that actually, you know, the Hell Cannon was the right choice there. No doubt about that. Now, in terms of other things, we've got a lot of all those boxes around that we need to protect. We've got one crate that I can see there. And it is definitely worth us trying to grab as much stuff as we can on these missions, just for the extra resources. Let's start moving in with someone else. And that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to find another one of these so we can see if the Hell Cannon can get eyes on it as well. I don't think we'll be able to from where we are. I think we're going to have to move for that. How about the sniper rifle? Actually, we'll need to do it with the pistol to see the angle properly. Yeah, that is a big ass wall that is right in the way. No way we are seeing that from where we are. Okay, well for the moment,
instructions received.
Pull across to the side. We'll get you in a position where you can blat it next turn. Get your Hell Cannon back out.
Let's go.
Let's go. And over here, yeah, you've not got great mobility, so we'll just have to do what we can with this.
Yes.
I really want Valmira to get kills so we can start the whole leveling up process.
Relocating.
Okay, we've got a Triton as well. Now, Tritons, we can potentially pick up their weapons, so it's worth us looting these guys after they're done. He's probably too close to this for what we'd want to dash in. So I think what we'll do is we'll step forwards here. I really want to get you into cover somewhere. Actually, let's get you here.
I'm here.
We'll pull
Roger.
you back across, and I think that'll probably be fine for the team. I love these guys' hats. Also, that guy is danger close. I think we need to capture a Triton, so it'd be great if we can manage it. Also, those like weird octopus style arms are very squelchy. kind of disgusting and slightly worrying. I like it. So there's something else big out there as well. Oh, there's so many of these. And of course the little critters. It's a shame they're spread out in that particular way. Right, okay, so we're gonna want to dash next to this guy and then like bazap, 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 neuralize him as much as we can. So he's, air quotes, solved.
Ready.
I want this to solve that, I think. But it might be better for us to do some... No. Yeah, it's definitely better to do that. Because these guys are going to be able to do return fire. We're going to want some kind of grenades or explosives or something on them, I think.
Yes.
I just don't know how practical that's going to be. So you can see this guy. It's a real shame you can't do multiple shots. If you shoot him in the chest, it'll remove his Pain Chameleon ability. He's got an Iron Fury handgun. What's he doing with our tech? That's totally not fair. I wonder what Silent Echo actually does. Can we find that out? Let's try selecting him and bringing up info. All weapon attacks are silent. Okay. And yeah, we can check each of their equipment. So Iron Fury, Iron Fury. I reckon they're all going to be the same, actually. Yeah, lots of Iron Fury. New Jericho guns. Okay. Before we get too far into this, let me just check how large the grenade radius could be. Yeah, it's not quite going to be enough to get all three. We could at least get two, though. So we should probably start with that. So we're going to do Boom Blast, we're going to do Rapid Clearance, and we're going to get a couple of grenades over here.
Executing.
And if we're lucky, these guys will take enough damage that they actually die from this. These guys are just in the wrong place. Yeah, there's no way that's going over there. So right on the edge. Badunk. Now, Pain Chameleon, of course, making them run away, which is really annoying. What we can do is we can assume that they're still in approximately the same place, but they might have moved. So I'd probably feel better if we got someone in next to them. Doing a dash, we can actually get all the way over here and then probably back. Just don't know whether that's going to be a good plan or not. All right. Oh, wow. There's a lot of them. Yeesh. Okay. So, new plan, which involves probably a bit of panicking. We'll do the quick aim. Let's get this taken out. Can we do mark for death on him as well, actually?
Target confirmation.
Just so he's guaranteed to die. That is a lot of them. Jesus.
Awaiting instructions.
So for where they've actually run to, we can use movement like this to find squares that we can't actually move on to. It's a little bit cheaty, but that's probably the best way. So there's one there and one there. Yeah, so they've spread out just a little bit too far.
Yes.
So we can still get that one. And sort of his friend there, maybe, if we're lucky. Yeah, I think getting one is going to be better than getting none. I would love to get a blast on those.
I'm here.
So we're gonna send you away. Send you back round here.
Push.
That is really nasty in there.
Loud and clear.
Okay. So knowing that we've got one about there, it was, yeah, right on that space. And the other one's just over there. They are too far apart. And that's going to be because of the corner of the building, actually. So we'll have to pick one of them, and it's going to be this one here. We may as well try and get any extra damage that we can. That's a maybe. Let's try it. Fingers crossed. No, we did get him. And we killed one. And he's run forwards to there. Question is, did we get action points back? We did. So we can now do the same with the one that's just run out to here. This is an effective use of grenades. Was that enough? It was not enough. So he's still alive just. That's not too bad though. Okay. So back to these guys in here. What are we going to do? We've got lots of willpower, so we can get in a position where we can do pistol shots to assist. In fact, just getting to here will be enough for that. Yeah, that'll work. We're out of his... Oh, that's the annoying thing. Yeah, that's going to be so frustrating. We know where he is, but we just can't actually see him. It is going to lead to a very interesting conundrum. If we shoot where we know it is, are we going to hit him? So, lining this up as much as I can, that little bit of block behind is actually behind. So in theory, if we shoot towards that, We should hit it. I think we got him. I think he's still alive, but I think we got him. Right. We can probably do a quick aim and a pistol to finish it off. Did we just completely screw that up? I think we just completely screwed that up. It might be that he didn't bother stepping out, actually. I think he's still there. We'll try again. This may be the worst idea in the world. I don't know. Alright, that got him. Whew, this is definitely different to how I would have expected it to go. So for this guy, we're going to dash next to him and then start neuralizing him. And this is probably going to be a mistake. Pain Chameleon, I can still see you, mate. Right, he's definitely paralyzed. We can get back behind cover now. In fact, if we bring up the info, we can have a look at what he's got. Actually, no, that's the wrong person. There we go. Cannot move or perform actions. I think that's pretty solid. We'll probably need to top it up, but for the moment, I'm happy enough with that. You can get back behind cover. Yeah, we're sort of making this work. And over here, you probably won't hit this. No, it's not even worth us trying on the mine fragger. You, on the other hand. Oh, geez, yeah, you can see the guy all the way at the back.
Target confirmation.
So quick aim at the one on the back. If we get rid of the Pain Chameleon, then he can't chameleate. If we do a quick aim on the pistol, we might be able to finish him off.
Aiming.
That's not a bad shot, actually.
That's a kill.
There we go. We got a little bit of panic. Only on the near guy, but it means that the others are probably about ready to go. And if he bleeds out, that might be enough to trigger them. I will do a sniper shot on this thing, though, because I don't want anyone getting taken over. Right in his face. Is that it for everyone? That's it. There's the panic. That's the panic we needed. This is going to be a hard-fought mission. Okay, so in terms of where people are, we know that there's one there.
Executing.
That's just going to be a big fat no for grenades from where we are. So we're going to have to reposition if we want to do grenades. We can do another boom blast at some point. But I'd rather wait until Can you see? Oh, you can see the paralyzed guy. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather wait until we know that there's a nice group together. I might actually just smack this guy down rather than waiting for that paralysis to do its thing.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Who have we seen? We've seen these guys right at the back, okay. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. We'll get other stuns, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, it's not great having so much stuff going on all around us. What we need is we need them to come to us a little bit. Now this guy, 30 times 6 shots, that's about 180. I don't remember how much health these guys have got. They've got 160. So if we're lucky and we shoot somewhere unarmored, we might do enough. But I think they've got armor everywhere. Let's have a look. Yeah, they've got at least 10 armor everywhere. So we'd need 2 full blasts. 2 full blasts in order to kill that guy. Alternatively, we could do some pistol work. Which will probably be a little bit painful. But it will work.
Ready.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to walk a guy around here. We're going to blast this guy at close range. On the paralyzing arm. Yeah, I think the paralyzing arm is going to be the best bet. Actually, we could do it on the main arm that's got the gun. It probably won't make a difference to him actually returning fire. That pain chameleon is no use. Oh, maybe these guys don't have return fire. If that's the case, that makes all the difference. Right, let's get in here and get a pistol on this guy.
Dashing.
On your broken arm, I think, mate. Yeah, panic. Panic is what we like seeing. Not enough action points. We could do some quick aim shooting, and I think it's probably worth it. Even with a relatively low chance to hit.
You like that?
Out of ammo, jeez. Yeah, let's just step you forwards for now. You can get into cover a little bit better. I think mostly we're waiting for them to come forwards now. Oh, you can see over here. Alright, we'll definitely do that. So, quick aim. In the torso, try and get rid of that pain chameleon. It's not a brilliant shot, but he's actually going to be bleeding out for a little bit. So if he's got 30 health, he's doing 10 per turn. That would probably be fine to leave him alive, actually. And we could pull across just over here to a slightly different vantage point. Okay, I think that's going to be okay for us. We're a bit low on ammo with that Cyclops. Okay, the return fire has started. I mean, this is to be expected. And if they say nicely clustered, that's definitely a grenade that's going to happen. Damn it. I was hoping he would be far enough away that that wouldn't happen. But this is why we went closer to our friend. I don't like it when it's super quiet. I worry that I've missed something. We know that there's a hell of a lot of them in there. Alright, so back to the grenades, just to have a look. From here, we can't get the angle. So we'd need to reposition in order to do that, which I'm fine doing. We can step to here, we can do a quick aim, we can blast this guy. We can actually do that from a more sensible position.
Roger.
So quick aim.
Aiming.
Pop. Oh my word, though. That ARM physics engine. Yeah, panic. That's what we wanted to see. Okay. So we need to tactically remove the face attachment. Yeah, we should be able to do it with this. Just touch it. See, it's all good. All perfectly fine. So with their panic, I'm not too worried about what they're going to be doing. Let's
On my way.
move up just a tiny bit. Yeah, he's panicked as well. That's great. So we can actually get a lot closer.
I see them.
And that also means we can step out with our grenades. That is a nice looking grenade. That is a very healthy looking explosion. Yeah, lots of destroyed equipment, but for getting their bleeding levels up so high. Oh, I didn't get this guy in the back. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm happy to take that.
On my way.
Step a bit closer. Right, who can you see? You can see this guy. Brilliant. He's already partly injured, so this should be an easy kill.
Easy enough. I'm go.
Yeah, I think you're as close as you're going to want to get. Wherever we go, we're going to want to be able to come back from it, so it's important to bear that in mind. There is so many of these guys. I'm not even thinking about the resources at the moment. We could go around and pick up all of these guns if we had enough space for them. Oh yes, come closer, my pretty. Oh, he's going to bleed out anyway. Uh-oh. Well, that's a little bit closer than I would like, but you know, we'll make it work. So you can see him. Oh, look at that, right through there. We're going to do that as a quick aim, of course. Oh, just over the top. That is a shame.
I'm reloading.
Now we're going to have to take care of that, I think. Let's actually pull across to this side. So who can you see? That's really not going to happen. In fact, all three of those, as much as they are sort of in a line, are just not going to happen. At least not with that gun.
Target confirmation.
This gun, on the other hand, that's much more likely. Alright, we'll do quick aims and shoot through there. So, starting with you. Moving on to you. And by targeting a couple of them in close proximity, I might be able to get a grenade on them. If we're lucky. What's the range on our grenades? Not enough to really do that. If we move forwards 2 spaces worth, though.
Roger.
Let's go forwards 1 for now. Would 1 more space give us what we need? No, it wouldn't. It's important to double check these things. But those two are in a dangerous position where they're likely to bleed out. This, on the other hand, getting both of these is probably worth it. Okay.
Inside.
You can see this, which is definitely worth us taking the time to pop. Then carry on moving forwards as much as you can. Over here, he's going to bleed out. So we want to get to this guy. Let's dash round. Because then when we do a swing, we'll be able to dash back. Ooh, he actually had more health than any of the others. Did he have more health? It looked like he had more health. Or maybe we just got unlucky with the swing. That's also distinctly possible. I'm tempted to dash in over here and do another swing on this guy. But let's see who else we have to do some action first. So we've got 1 action point. If we do a quick aim, we might be able to get a shot on that guy. Just because it improves our accuracy. No. And he's back behind cover. It's almost certainly not worth us doing that. All this area has opened up. It's very funny. Oh, actually, this guy at the back. Ah, no, that's also not possible. It's a waste of ammo trying that. Okay, so do we go for a second swing on this guy just to finish him off and then dash back? I think that's what we're going to need to do. Yeah, we don't have the willpower unless we do this. So that gives us the willpower to dash back behind cover. We've got a couple of bleeding guys that are probably going to cause panic next turn, but I don't want to risk just standing in the open. So I think that's where we're going to finish this one. Hello. Uh-oh. That's, I'm guessing he didn't quite have the action points to do something. Or we've destroyed his weapon is the other option. But they are clustering over here. That's going to make it easier for us to do the paralysis once we thin the numbers down. Ow! No shooting. Shooting is not permitted. Okay, so that's not actually ended up terrible for us. This guy is going to bleed out. This guy is not. So let's start with the close guy. In fact, if we do a little bit of damage with the pistol first. We've only got 3 willpower. So let's pick our battles. That guy is fine. That guy is fine. This is the one we want to be shooting. Shoot him in the torso. Make sure he can't hide.
What's the plan?
And then our secondary sniper can try and finish him off. And we've got the panic that we wanted. Awesome.
Awaiting instructions.
Okay, moving grenades further forwards.
Yes.
I think we're just going to do some smacking here. He actually went flying all the way over there. At this point, I do want to dash out so that I'm in a better position for next turn. So let's dash over here.
For the push.
Ah, I dislike it when it stops you mid-move like that. Okay, we'll just have to hit the guy who's right next to us.
Awaiting
That
instructions.
has given us enough to do a dash, but I'll wait until next turn before we do that. 2 guys over here, 1 guy over there. Who can you see? You can only see that guy. That's not a great deal of use. You've also only got 2 action points left. But we could step to here and shoot that guy, maybe? Or perhaps we just get a lot closer and get ourselves in a position to do something useful next turn. Let's go this way. That grenade is not going to do what I want it to. So this turn is probably going to be better spent moving up a bit and...
On my way.
From here... What's the shooting like on this guy? That's not terrible, actually. Oh, jeez. I take it back. The shooting is terrible. The shooting is so terrible. Let's try him again, but we'll try him from here with a quick aim.
Moving.
This should work. Famous last words. There we go. Right. Valmira. I want to get you as close as possible. Okay. A little bit of bleeding out. They're going to recover from their panic. But they're all pretty damn low. So I don't think it'll take much for them to panic again. Okay. For the grenades, almost get over there. If I go to there, we'll probably be able to get a grenade on those two if we use Boom Blast. Let's do that. So Boom Blast. That reduces the cost of our grenade. And look at this. Right where we want it. Can I get all three of them? It looks like I can, actually. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we've learned something about positioning of grenades. That did not work. That did absolutely nothing. I mean, that thing is pretty damn indestructible. Okay. So we're going to have to dash to smack one, hopefully kill it in one go.
Double time.
Then use that to follow up onto another one. Probably this one. In fact, if we go directly in between them. How awesome was that? Okay. Right to the back. We should be able to get a sniper shot. If we step to here. You can already see a guy right at the back. That's not one we care about, though.
Easy enough.
That's a good shot. Yeah, do his leg in. It's not a surprise that he's hidden from that. We were very much expecting that. So in terms of the two you can see, that's those two. Can we get into a position to see anything else? Not really. You're going to bleed out. You're not going to bleed out. You're going to bleed out. So we've got two more that's going to bleed out. That should be enough to cause panic in whoever's remaining. So what we could do is we could try and run closer so we're in a better position to help with this one over here. And in fact, knowing that he's there, we do a quick aim. Ah, no ammo left in that. Damn it, that was a waste of willpower. Not to worry, not to worry. None of these are going to quite get to the position I want them to. We can maybe try and do a pistol over the shoulder, but... Oh, actually, we can step to here and we can do just a plain pistol this way. That will work. Highly mobile troops, that's what we're going for with this. Right. So he is somewhere around there. Bleed out, and a bleed out. And hopefully that's caused panic. It looks like it. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to stun this guy. That is our objective for this turn. Dash in. Paralyze. Pain Chameleon's not going to help you, mate. We're right on you. This has actually gone surprisingly well. He's going to bleed out. He has bled out. Now's the time for us to think about picking up as much stuff as we can. So in terms of things that's died close enough for us to be able to grab, accessing the inventory I think is just 25 action points. So let's go to here. Oh, nothing on the ground. Can we go one space further? Nothing on the ground. Probably because they got destroyed, those ones. Okay, we'll carry on trying. I don't think there's actually any... No, that's just a bug. That's not one of them. You can't actually get close enough to anything.
What was that?
Over here. He ran round the corner. But we would be able to get close enough, I reckon. Especially with the two of them working together. So, you step to here. Pistol shoot him. How did you miss that? Then you get onto the body, and we'll see what he's carrying. Hey, it's worth it for a single Iron Fury. Yeah, you're just not close enough to anything, so you may as well just move up. And I think that's it for everything we can do. He bleeds out, and that's the end of the mission. So we captured a Triton. Bramir got quite a few kills. The experience, of course, mostly going to Gertrude and Tamas, but overall, I'm happy with how the team did. And we only took one little injury, so it could have been much, much worse. Okay, so all surviving crates have been recovered. We got 20 tech, 200 materials. That's great. We also got Prana. We got that Iron Fury that we picked up, and the Triton itself. Good job. I mean, we're exploring Europe now, so that's totally a thing. Just before we finish, let's do that level up for Gertrude. Adrenaline Rush. All abilities cost 1 action point until the end of the turn. That sounds really awesome. Rapid Clearance also sounds amazing. So I want both of these. And that's basically turned Gertrude into a terrifying nip round and murder everything. Tiny injury, but that's not too bad. Right, the other thing I wanted to do was go to the equipment. Did you not have an extra? I must have just gone straight into the stores. Okay, well, we'll sort the rest of that out another time. But that is where I'm going to finish this episode. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Phoenix Point. See you soon.